Hey everyone, welcome back to Joy at Work. It's January 12th, 2024. Glad to be with you. Happy New Year. Took some time off, but now I'm back. Thank you again for just checking in and subscribing and giving me feedback and comments. Really appreciate it. Quick shout out to the Super Eagles of Nigeria. The African Cup of Nations starts tomorrow. All I got to say is go win it for us. So we were talking about virtues to end 2023, and we're going to continue today. Aristotelian virtues to be very, very specific. And today we're going to pick up with, and I just feel it feels fitting, with righteous indignation. Wow. This is being upset, if you will, sorrowful, maybe angry, when people receive undeserved favor, like favor they shouldn't get. And I'll come back to that because I think thinking about this can be very interesting, especially as it pertains to the workplace. But this mean sits in between two vices. One vice, which is envy, which is just getting angry when any good thing happens to people. So somebody gets promoted in the workplace, we're upset. That's envy, and that's a vice, something you want to stay away from. But there's also spitefulness, which is being happy when bad things happen to people. And now some of us might have experienced this in the past where if somebody we work with, maybe we don't think highly of that person, they will lose their job or don't get a promotion, and we rejoice. Well, that spitefulness, Aristotle says, don't do that. But what he does encourage us to do is to sort of get upset and become sorrowful or experience some pain when people get favor they do not deserve. And you know what I'm talking about. You know that individual who gets promoted or who gets bigger assignments when they didn't do anything. Somebody else did, or somebody's else did all the work, if I can say that, but they get all the credit. This is just part of organizational life, and it's part of the politics that happen where people might expand their territory when they did nothing, but they know who to talk to. So maybe they did something, but really they didn't do the heavy lifting. But they're able to curry good favor for themselves, and everybody knows that it's not deserved. The person's a terrible leader, but they still get additional teams assigned to them. Or this person really doesn't treat people well, but then they're always recognized as employee of the month. So many situations that I'm sure we can all think through together. And Aristotle says, like, the virtuous person doesn't see these situations and not have a response or go, well, that's just the way things are. I'm going to look the other way. No, he argues that the virtuous person has a response to this. They're upset. They experience what he describes as, again, righteous indignation because the right thing is not happening and that thing needs to be addressed. And next week, I'll talk about ways we can sort of handle these situations when they come up, when we see people who are getting recognition or experiencing good fortune that's maybe really not deserved and a lot of people know about it. But today I just want to leave with asking you, so what's your response when you see this? How do you respond when you see people receiving favors that they have not earned, that maybe they've taken from others, or they've maneuvered their ways into positions where the spotlight is shone on them when it should be given to others? How do you respond to that? And at the same time, do you engage in those vices? Are you upset when people get promoted and it's not you? Do you really feel bad when good things that others deserve happen to them, but because it didn't happen to you, you're just upset? Or are there some of us who are like really giddy when bad things happen to people around us, even people that we might have not gotten along with? We just really revel and experience significant pleasure because they are going through some hard times. That also is a vice, and it's not of great moral character. So, righteous indignation, great way to start the year if you think about it, like being passionate about seeing the right things done. Looking forward to exploring this with you as we continue this year. And hopefully, as we do this, you and I, we can continue to experience and create situations where we find joy at work. I'll see you next week. Be safe and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.